All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Dave Cooper, and man, what a day it is. So the sun is shining. I have our new ride sitting behind us. It's a little chilly out here this morning, but I wanted to come out here so everybody can kind of get a little bit of a glimpse at what the new ride is going to look like for the road show. We are super excited about everything, and we have such a lineup this week. We literally just got into Huntsville, Alabama. It's not supposed to be cold in Huntsville, Alabama, is it? It's cold, man. It's like in the 30s down here. Good thing I got my Aurora jacket on if they keep me a little bit warm out here. It's heated, so which is nice. So good morning, Greg. Great to see you. Great to see you. What do you think so far, right? Can everybody kind of see the new ride behind us? I don't know how to show it. It's a pretty good size ride. Those are bunk beds right there. Those two windows. That's where the girls are, and my son are back in there. So, well, listen, everybody, we're really excited. This is the next step into this road trip where we're going to travel this country, and we're going to bring the best and the brightest in building science, building tech, building systems, and codes, everything. We're going to showcase all the great people doing all the great work across this country. And heck, globally, once we have an opportunity to do it. And not only are we doing that, we're going to be going to universities and schools and tech schools. We're gonna talk to the students, talk to them about what we're doing. This road show is more than just going on the road and showcasing great products. It's also about going on the road and educating people on how great our industry is, educating students and people that are thinking of being in our industry, how great our industry is. And it truly is. Jennifer and I say it all the time. We're just so blessed to have met the people that we've met, the opportunities that are coming to us to be able to do something like this and take our show on the road. It's a big commitment, but super, super excited to do it and get into it. So, hey, listen, we got some people out there. Let's say good morning. I love that Greg's, well, that's me. That's not even Greg. Hold on. Let me go back up here. Greg Ugaldi on Twitch. Why are we on Twitch, Greg? Because we're on Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, right? Why Twitch? We're on Twitch because a lot of the young people are on Twitch, and we really, really want them in our industry. We need their minds. We need their technical expertise, all of those wonderful things that they bring to us. All right, we have Women IRL. What is this stream all about? Well, listen, thank you, first of all, for joining. Everything we stream about on our podcast, blog, vlog, whatever we want to call it, is about innovation in construction. At Dave Cooper Live, we're bringing you the people and the places that are doing it better in construction, whether it's building systems like panelized construction, volumetric construction, 3D printing on the moon, right? Because that is also a real thing, 3D printing houses. So if you're interested in what's happening in our industry, this is the place to come. If you're interested to see how much innovation's coming into our industry, this is the place to come. We're in last place when it comes to innovation, and we have the only industry that really hasn't changed much to over 100 years, and it's starting to change. So thank you so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. Women IRL. Are you an IRL, like a run and gun type IRL? I'd love to know more. Thanks so much. And please share this with the Twitch community, because we really want to bring more people into what we are doing here as well. So super, super cool. Super, super cool. All right, let's talk about the guests that we had on the show this past week. I mean, this really has been a week. I got my little cheat sheet here and everything because it goes fast. So on Monday, we kicked off the week with John McGeary and Greg Ugaldi talking about IBSX, talking about changes in our industry, talking about lumber prices. But, what a better way to kick off any week than on Monday with one of the top people at the national, two of the top people. I shouldn't say one, two of the top people at the National Association of Home Builders. That is how we started our week this past Monday. So if you missed that, you should go back and check it out. If you want to learn about what's going on with the International Builder Show, this is the place to do it. We're getting some inside looks, some inside conversation on how that's going. And guess what, everybody? I am recording my live session for our talk at the International Builder Show. this upcoming Friday. So I'm looking forward to that. And guess what? We hopefully we haven't had all the details worked out, but we're probably going to be hosting some round tables and some discussions as well, which is super, super exciting. The NAHB has been such a big supporter of what we're doing here at Dave Cooper Live, and we support them. They're really trying to drive the industry forward, and they help us in so many places, whether it's with building codes, if it's for, policy changes, what's happening in the market. There's so much that's happening behind the scenes, excuse me, that allows us to do what we do out here every day. And without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do out here every day. And that's a really big deal to understand, especially when you don't realize how much is actually happening. Excuse me. All right. So Monday, that was Monday. Tuesday, we had another wonderful episode with Jennifer, building modular, all the different things that are happening in our industry and the changes that are happening and the tech being used in our industry. So join that show on Monday with our host, Jennifer Cooper. This is all about building modular. It's all about building modular residential, commercial, doesn't matter. But we're also talking about panelization in this as well, because they all kind of go hand in hand, and mass timber falls into that as well. So I know I'm a little all over the board on that one, but we're having so much fun going through everything that it takes to build modular. And that's just, it's one of my favorite shows. Why? Well, you know what? I was a modular builder for, almost 20 years. So, and still am. Moving on. All right. So Wednesday, Wednesday, if you didn't see Wednesday, you need to check out Wednesday. We were on site with Randall in right outside of Orlando. And this was another really, really great show. We walked the entire show floor. In fact, I'm going to see if I can pull up pull this. Give me 1 second. So when we were up at Randall, they're one of the largest, I guess, offsite manufacturers of components, right? So we're talking concrete steel or concrete elevator shafts, concrete stairs, plates, bathroom pods, all on the same campus. I mean, they're doing full bathroom pods for hotels. They do a lot of things for the Disney resorts and so forth. And this is what's super, super cool, about what Randall's doing, because they're also in the educational side. Randall is actually part of the Orange County school system, which I think is in the top 5 school systems in the country. And what's so great about Randall is they are actually working with the students from kindergarten all the way through with programs to get them moving where they need to be moving, right? When it comes to construction, understanding construction, working with them to better their knowledge, to better the trades, to help them along. I mean, this is a big deal. When you really think about any of the companies that are out there and what those companies are doing, you take a company like Randall, who does not have to get involved with education, does not have to get involved with the school systems if they do not want to get involved with the school systems, and they're going out there and they're getting involved. And I think so many people need to get involved. So the founder of Randall, Jeff Condello, is just an amazing person. The people that work there, the culture is absolutely amazing. And along with Joe Chiamatero, he's going to get me if I didn't get that right. Joe Chiamatero is an amazing person. He's in charge of mergers and acquisitions. He walked us around, and when he didn't have the answers, he found the people that did have the answers, and they jumped right in. So check it out on Wednesday. That product spotlight was amazing. They're doing amazing things. And, I think they're going to be part of our educational series moving forward. If we have the opportunity to somehow be involved with one of the top 5 largest public school systems in the country, Orange County in Florida, I think it's Orange County, correct me if I'm wrong, then we need to take advantage of that as an industry. So I really appreciate Jeff and John for having us and hosting us at Randall. Awesome. All right, Thursday, the Real Build podcast. We had Bill Ryman on with Miles Biggs Ideas and myself talking about how video has changed his world. He's a real estate broker. He is a custom builder in the west side of Florida and on the water, doing amazing things. He had 30 million just in real estate broker deals last year. And when you see his homes that he's building, check him out. Bill Ryman on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. You can find him there. He's doing amazing stuff, and video has changed how they do business. They're already a very well trusted brand in the home building industry in his area. But video has really taken him over the top and has helped him win so many more jobs because, like I always say, if you're not doing video, you're going to lose, because the people that are doing videos, they're connecting with all those people that are looking to build something while the builder's sleeping. They don't have to talk to them. They can watch things just like you watch us right here on our show. So Thursday, check it out. If you want to understand, not from me, but somebody else who's doing it and preaching, how important social media is and video and podcasting is for your business today, you need to check out Bill Ryman. And then yesterday on BS Friday with Mark Bare Naked Willie, we had the wonderful Susan Rowley on, which was just so amazing. What she's doing and understanding, what we do in the built environment and how it changes what we do is an incredible thing. And Susan Rowley, just like everybody else that gets into building science and healthy living and healthy building, got involved because, her son ended up having leukemia. This is a person that was in the paper mill business, was in the gasoline business, which aren't two very, very friendly, environmentally friendly businesses. And she made a big change in her life, when her son was sick and started looking at things a little bit differently, had to look at how they were living a little bit differently. And we talked about that. So, it's always great to talk to people that have such a passion in this industry. And Susan is just one of those people. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go back and check out BS Friday, which was yesterday with the Mark Bare Naked Willie and myself. All right, so that was last week. Let's talk about this week. So Monday we had a couple of changes with some moving around and cancellations, but we still got a surprise for you. It's not 90, it's 99.9% solidified, but we are hoping that the one, the only Jerry McCahey will be joining us on Monday from Integra. We're going to do an update. Jerry's very well known in the panelized building industry. Most people know him. He's been on the show before. I always look forward to having Jerry on the show because when I have Jerry on the show, I don't have to do anything. He just goes, man. He just goes, and that's what makes Jerry McCahey so much fun to have on. I'm looking forward to having Jerry on. They got some big things happening in Integra. I don't know if you've been watching his social media feed, but Jerry has been going a little bit crazy on his builds. And when I say crazy, they are busy, super busy. So it'll be fun to hear what he has up his sleeve for this year. We're looking forward to going out and seeing you, Jerry. So we are coming. Tuesday is another great day. We have on Building Modular Innerspace with Tony DiCarlo, which is a design-led home builder in England. The best way to compare what Innerspace is doing is we have a company here, had him on the show not too long ago, Brian Gaudio from Module. So if you know what Brian's doing here, Tony DiCarlo and his team are doing something similar yet different in England. So we're going to hear from another builder in England, and we're going to always be traveling the world in what we do. Tony DiCarlo, he's going to be on our show Tuesday, Innerspace. Do not miss it. It's going to be a ton of fun. Wednesday, we're going to Canada on Wednesday, boys and girls. We are going north because it isn't cold enough in Alabama. We're going to go further north. So we have, sorry, I'm looking at my notes. We have WZMH Architects with Zen and Radwich on, which is a design and tech firm. Why do I say that? WZMH Architects with Zen and Radwich is a design and tech firm. Design and tech firm. All right. This is a large architectural firm. They are working on large-scale projects, not only in Canada, but in the United States. They've come up with a whole mobile COVID system for testing using containers. They're doing huge universities and other schools. But get this. They have a whole technology department. They're looking to run buildings only on DC power. They're doing things and thinking of things and have apps and all these different things coming out from a technology standpoint that it's going to make you think. So this is going to be a really, really interesting show on Wednesday with WZMH, because we're not just going to talk about architecture and offsite construction, and so forth. We're going to talk about some technology that they are doing, that they are thinking of, on how they change what's happening in the world. How are they pushing the envelope? Super, super important show. Join us. And then Thursday, get this, Thursday, we are going to have the social media manager on from Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin also was the with Ford prior to that, right? Not small companies. These are big companies. And we're going to talk about how social media today is changing the landscape. So Thursday's another big show. JT Ramsey with Lockheed Martin. And if you don't know who Lockheed Martin is, just ping me. I'll let you know. But big player. Looking forward to having you on, JT. Going to be great. And then Friday, we always have a great show Friday. We have so much fun on Fridays. We're going to have the principal on, from Preopta. Embodied Carbon is the conversation. The one, the only Anthony Pack, P-A-K. So if you don't know him, look him up. This Friday, we're going to be talking about embodied carbon. If you watched this past Friday show, it was a big topic of conversation. What is embodied carbon? What is a carbon footprint? As Mark Willey said, is that the worst way to say it? Carbon footprint? Or is that how we all know how to say it right now? So we're going to break all that down. And I got a challenge for you. Join us. Do you know what your carbon footprint is? Do you know what your embodied carbon is? Mark had it. We were going to make a shirt called the embodied carbon disaster, our personal carbon disasters that we're creating out there in the world, so to speak. So really looking forward to that one as well. So there you have it, everybody. We have this past week's lineup. We got this upcoming week's lineup. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm expecting a lot of people to tune in this week, and we're building out the rest of the calendar. We're going to have very, very detailed calendars coming, and hopefully we're going to have a live location where people can just go check the schedule, just like you check what's on TV, and that's coming up really, really soon. All right, everybody, listen, this big thing behind me here, I got a lot of work to do on it. We got here last night. Haven't really had a chance to go through it yet. Got to make sure everything's tip-top shape so we can head out of here next week. But until then, we are in Alabama. We're going to head over to probably Tennessee on the way back north. We're going to be in Atlanta. So if you're out there and you would like to talk to us, or you're on our directional path, we'd love to get with you. If you'd like to have Dave Cooper Live stop by and see your facility, let us know. More than happy to come and have a meeting with you and talk to you about how we can stream what you're doing, how we can talk about what you're doing that's different on our show. I'm Dave Cooper. I wish everybody has a wonderful, wonderful, happy Saturday and Sunday. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye now.